What up? What's going on? Just share it up real quick. Oh man, another day, another dollar, man. Another day, another dollar. Share this up a couple places, man. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Um, Pin that post there. Slide over here. Oh my God. All right, let's get to it, man. Yeah, the weekend is here. Unfortunately, I will be at work today and tomorrow, but still, we gotta get to it some type of way, man. Not the best day yesterday for me. I did crack a plus 420. And when the odds hit 420, I had to bet it right there. If you know, you know. But odds 420 parlay yesterday, and I didn't get a chance to. I mean, I didn't even post it. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I've been getting smacked around lately on parlays, but that cashed. I took uh, Andrew Nimhart at 10 assists. That cashed. And Trey Young, 12 assists at plus 102. That cashed. And I did have a bankroll builder, a plus 100 bankroll builder, and that end up cashing. But that saved my day. I did one line on Prize Picks. It just, I don't know. I think yesterday was a day that I didn't really feel that slate anyway. I wish I would have just stuck to the Atlanta game and just left it at the Atlanta game. But it is what it is, right? Today is a better slate. I had to do some things this morning, so I didn't get a chance to go in on everything right now. But yeah, for sure. Shout out to Pat, cast a few with up things there. I need to get over here and make sure we looking good over here on X here. Um, yep, we're live there. Okay, I'll go ahead and pin that up there. Let's try to pick out some. Let's try to get to some good spots. That's all I can do right now, man. Try to get to some good spots here, and make it do what it do, right? So let's go over here. Let's see NBA news here. Santiago Diamond participate in the shoot around. Okay. Santiago. So we got some injury news from yesterday, today, all of that, right? So a lot of people get cleared out the way. It's that time. You got to be able to adapt, and you got to be able to adapt to this injury news. You know what I'm saying? This is their fun. For some folks, it's their fun time of the year, and this is what a lot of people live for. And you got to be able to predict some too, man. Straight up, got to be able to predict some injury news, right? So, Pat say on sleeper, I locked in Donovan Mitchell 3.5 rebounds and McDaniels 5.5 rebounds, both over. Okay. The Donovan Mitchell one is pretty interesting. Uh, we own this first game right here, Cleveland Cavaliers. I mean, who's going to sit, right? Who can possibly sit? I can probably see a Jared Allen, or I can probably see a Darius Garland, right? So, I could probably see something like that, which going to have me interested in something like, which going to have me interested in something like, maybe a Donovan Mitchell assist at plus 128 at 5.5. That might be something that might interest us, or what I'm saying. Just trying to predict the injury report before it happens. Cleveland has been rest candidates and rest candidate team, so we can see, right. So starting off here, I will rewind it back and go back to the Cleveland game. I looked over the Cleveland game and a little bit of that Utah game, but I didn't even. But I know there's some spots. There's some spots, and we need to probably try to attack some of these spots. So versus the Hornets 14-47, as you can see right there, 52-10 of those Cleveland Cavaliers. Ooh, they playing really, really good. So at the end of the day here, when we talk about spots, yes, this is a good spot for certain situations here. Looking at Darius Garland here, just in general, this team has given up 2.5 rebounds to the point guard position in 9 of their last 10 games. So I had to put that over there as being a spot, right? It's being a spot. The threes, we know who he is, right? 6 of 10 to the 2.5 threes. And then he's 5 of 10 to the 2.5 threes. We know who he is. We know what he does. We already know he can shoot the three. That's not a secret there. The assist prop. Lately, he's been doing what we needed him to do, right? 6 of his last 7 games, he's hit his assist prop. I didn't really go to it or anything of that nature, but, that's something to point out. He's over his line, his assist line there. And like I said, I think he's one of the prime candidates to be sat today. So I could be wrong. If you're looking at rebounds plus assists, that's something you can also take a look at there. He's over this number in 8 of his last 10 games, and 5 of the last 10, the defense has given this up. Not my favorite pace matchup. Pace team in Hornets, but it is what it is. But long story short, to save me from a lot of things here, if we get something like Darius Garland out, you might, or you feel like he's going to be out, then you can jump on some of Donovan Mitchell's numbers like right away, right? His assist prop is kind of interesting. Well, he's been hanging on to that 5 assists, and they like daring us to go to that 5.5 right now at a plus 128. If you can get a solid 5 on Prize Picks or something like that, maybe that might be a go. Let me take a look, right? If it's a solid 5 there, and then you get something like anybody out, it can help, right? So let's see. Mitchell. Let's see what they got here. 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Something I can't talk you off of, even though I don't like the pace here. But that's an interesting play, right? You can get a push there. I don't have any filters on here. Let me double check, make sure I don't have any filters here. So I just got a hunch. I ain't got a hunch, but I feel like you might can get Allen out. You might get Garland out. I don't know. If not, you just don't. But even we can look at numbers without. I don't want to do that. I can. Let me just take a peek without Evan Mobley, right? Darius Garland, and then I'm kind of like trying to like speak into existence. I shouldn't do that, but he's over this assist line in eight of his last 10 games, just in case this guy's out, right? But I don't want to do that, man. But I got a feeling somebody's going to be out versus Charlotte. He's went over this line twice. Not going to take too much of that into consideration. We know who Donovan Mitchell is and what he does, right? Max Drews, another spot here that I like the rebound spot for him, and also the 2.5 threes. I can see him getting there, but I didn't set it to the side. But him personally, he's over this line in 7 of 10. He's over his points line in 7 of 10. But the rebound would kind of caught my eye. These guys has given up four or more rebounds to this position in 9 out of the last 10 games. I had to put that over there. I put his rebounds over there, and I also put his points plus rebounds over there as a combo. So the points plus rebounds, which he's went over this number in 7 of his last 10 games, is sitting there at minus 102 at 12.5. Points plus rebounds. But the one that I really like is probably the rebounds there, right? He's over this number at 4.5. 4 of his last 5 games. 5 of his last 10 games, and then the defense has given it up in 9 of the last 10. So it's an okay spot for his rebounds, right? Let me make sure I got that over there. Struss. Okay, I see it. Okay, so Evan Mobley is another guy that's in a wonderful spot. I just don't see anyone being able to guard him over there at the power forward position. So you already know the deal with that, right? His points prop sitting at 17.5. His rebound prop sitting at 9.5. I think it's whatever you want to do with him, right? The blocks is one thing that I was looking at. He has at least 1 block in 10 straight games. That's one thing you can take a look at there. And then the assist prop sitting at 2.5 at a parlay piece, which he's over in 7 of his last 10 games. Historically, we know that these guys they don't defend the power forward position well. So it is what it is with that situation. Let me see, Charlotte. Who is that? Charlotte. So Charlotte, points wise, Charlotte's giving up the 6th most points to the power forward position. But this is a different guy, right? Versus Charlotte there. Let's see. This last time they've met this will be the 4th and final time these teams play. 2 of the last 3 games, he's went over his points prop 23, 41, and 17. I would like to see who played in this 41 game that he put up. Jared Allen was there. Darius Garland was there. Evan Mobley was there. There was no Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell didn't play that game. He gave him 41. I think I remember that game. Might have been one of those early games, right? When he did. Is that the game he went ballistic beyond the arc? 6 for 8. I think we were on stream that game. Either way it go, come on, man. It's Cleveland, right? So, and even Jared Allen's in a good spot. So, whatever you want to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do. I don't know how I'm going to get to any of these guys. I'd probably just settle for somebody like Jusuf Nurkic, either his rebounds or maybe his assist prop. You could probably ladder his assists or something like that, but maybe not. Might take his regular assist line. You get that at a minus 136, or you can look at probably like you want to get greedy or something like that and try to get to 4 assists for him. I couldn't talk you off that either. Let's see. You'll get 4 assists at a plus 172. Checking them out without Mark Williams there. Let's take a look and see what he's done, right? So let's see. We can go these February games. He's hit his. I'll look at the February games where he's hit his assist line 2 of his last 3 games. He does have a 7 assist game. Of course, that's versus Denver, though, right? So it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So his assist prop is in play, along with his rebounds. His rebounds are in play too, man. You can get a double out of him, but it depends on how competitive they want these guys to be, or they want to be. Head-to-head versus this team, he's hit this assist number 2 of his 4 games. Of course, that was a while ago, but it is what it is. So he's somebody that I'll probably be looking at. Not gonna overdo things, try to overdo things, or nothing like that. Straight up, nothing like that. Right? So I got a few plays to the side on that one. It is what it is, right? Try to find some spots, then put them together at the end of the day. This Utah game here. So we know that we got injuries on both sides of the ball here, right? So looking at this injury report here, it looks as though. So for Utah, Markkinen out, Collins out, George questionable, Clarkson out. Okay. Um, Sexton has been Sexton played. He just came back and played probably like 21 minutes or something like that. Um, he played 17 minutes here on the 28th. Then was out. Came back on the third and played 20 minutes there. So it's come on, man. It's ugly. Like Kessler's off the injury report, so I can't talk off anything for him. And then, man, on the flip side here, um, Toronto, Ingram out. We already know that. Barrett, Podol, Magbo, Grady, Abaji, right? So, Scotty Barnes and Quickly are not on the injury report as of right now. So Scotty Barnes, Quickly, and Orlando Robinson, I expect him to get the start. I don't know if I'm going to even bet on him, right? I don't know, right? Kessler on the other side. Kessler is probably not the greatest defender, but rebound wise, I don't know how I want to attack this, right? And then you'll probably have Boucher backing him up if he plays. Interesting play for me here in this spot here was okay. So Collier, I can see instances where he could probably get there with his assist prop. So that's one thing, right? I didn't add it over there or anything like that. Colin Sexton, he only played 20 minutes last game versus Detroit, so I don't know how to take that into consideration. He had a 32 usage rate when he was in, so he was chucking it. He did take 12 shots in that time frame. His points props in at 16 and a half. If he's on the limit, he's going to definitely have to be efficient, right? So that's one thing we need to take heed to there. I probably won't be I'm probably not forcing anything, not trying to hurt the bankroll or nothing like that. Walker Kessler, his rebound prop is definitely impressive. I mean, I'm not impressive, but in play, right? 12 and a half. Last 10 games, he's averaging 14 and a half rebounds. So he's got a 70% hit rate on this number in his last 10 games. Definitely something that, I want to, entertain probably, right? The double-double and or points plus rebounds, right? So that's something that's going to be in play there. Also, you can look at his blocks or his fantasy score. Here's the guy that, he's averaging 2.2 blocks in his last 10. So it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So, whatever you want to do with Walker Kessler, like, be my guest, bro. Be my guest, right? He's definitely in play. Emmanuel Quickly. As far from a usage standpoint, it's going to be him. It's going to be Scotty Barrett for right now. I mean, Scotty Barnes. I said Scotty Barrett. For right now, those are the guys that are going to be the highest usage players, on this game, in this game, on this side of things here, right? Scotty, so whatever numbers you want to get to for Emmanuel Quickly, I think it's okay. I haven't pulled the trigger on anything for him. He might be an alternate candidate for me. I might shake him down a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. But I don't mind the spot here, right? Taking a look overall, but like I said, this team here is they're missing some guys, man. They're missing some guys, but from the number standpoint here, as you look at Utah, they're top 10, probably number 7 in giving up points over the season to the point guard position. And then when you look at the assist here, you're taking a look at Utah giving up the third most assists over the course of the season to the point guard position, right? So right off the bat, somebody like Quickly is in an okay spot here. So and then Quickly's 3-point, it's got to be sitting at 2.5. His 3 points sitting at what? 2? Oh, it's at 3.5. It's at 3.5, right? So I guess, and that's in play too. Truth be told, that's in play too. Jamal Shead, he'll get some minutes. Who I'm looking at here, Jacoby Walter here. The 3.5 rebounds, I got that set to the side for him. I do like that. He's over this number in 7 of his last 10 games. I go to him right here. He hits me with the 3-piece spicy all across the jaw, but it is what it is. It's at a parlay piece right now at minus 152. Don't know what pick'em site you can get this on, but at the end of the day, this defense is giving up this number to small forwards in 8 of their last 10 games and make that 8 games straight. You could also look at his points plus rebounds. With all the injuries out there, he had 17 points versus Orlando. I could expect from him to get a couple more shots, which would probably put his points in play. You could also look at points plus rebounds. It's like he's not going over he's not going over that. He's not going over that 4 rebounds that much. But at the end of the day, I can't deny the rebounds being in play. Mackie did send me something here. I'll check them out in 1 second here. Let me see. Let me add this over here real quick. I could probably pull them up here. And if you guys want to check out some slips, I'm quite sure. Let me see, Mackie. Let me see. Probably sent them on Instagram. All right, so Mackie, 6.5 rebounds plus assists there, 8 rebounds plus assists there. Jaden McDaniels, 8 rebounds plus assists. Somebody else was on Jaden McDaniels there. I think that was Patrick. Aaron Gordon, 7.5 rebounds and assists. Castle, 7.5 rebounds and assists. And Vassell, 6.5 rebounds and assists. That's his rebounds and assists ticket there, I would say. And then sliding over to his next one would be LaMelo Ball, 5 rebounds there. Miles Bridges, 7 rebounds there. Jaden McDaniels, 6.5 rebounds. A demon. 4 rebounds for Vessel and 4 rebounds for Donovan Mitchell. I like that. Shaden Sharp, 5 rebounds. Definitely something that you could probably take a look at there. Right? So shout out to Mackie right there. And that in those regards there. So I will put them back up there a little later on. Right? So where were we? So Jacoby Walter rebounds. I got that to the side for sure. Probably won't be looking at anything else though, right? Most of the usage here would be going to so to that position at this number 17.5. The last 10 games they're giving this number up, right? The last 10 games of defense at 17.5. So that's something that's very interesting, man. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. If I wasn't on stream, I would have screenshotted that, man, and see if somebody could guess who that was. That's a 10 for 10 hit rate right there. See who's researching this morning. All right, either way it go, we'll see what's going to happen. We'll see what's going to happen. Scotty Barnes, whatever you want to get to, definitely in play. PRAs, points, rebounds, and assists, points, rebounds, whatever. I didn't even add him to the spot there. He's going to be in play here. At the end of the day, his points in at 21.5. I think that's something that you could definitely take a look at there. I expect his usage to go up more than 24.5. They got the usage here. Let's filter this by. Let's run a filter here real quick. Filter usage percentage. And I'll filter it to usage percentage at 25% just to see if we can get more than 25%. I'd say more than 26% there. How about that? Let's put them people with 32% usage rate. He's averaging 24% usage rate, but he has some games here with a 30 here, 30 versus Philly. So 24 versus whatever, right? So I got to throw his points over there just because, right? Or his points plus rebounds, whatever you want to look at, maybe his fantasy score, right? But there's guys who are at least a 32% usage rate between a 26% usage rate or better. usually topping out around 30% usage, right? And if I expect them to get like 30% usage, truthfully. And guys over their points prop at 7 of their last 10 games. A few guys are at this rebound level or very, very close to it, especially as of late. So um, I don't know, though. I don't know. The assist prop, they're over this assist prop and 7 of 10. I can see instances where he can get there as well. He's him and quickly out there handling the ball like that. But at the end of the day, you need points to win the game. I'm looking at his points. Truth be told, I wouldn't if I took this prop, his points prop, and it didn't hit, I wouldn't be mad. I just tell you that I wouldn't be super mad, right? Knowing I feel like that's the right play, right? Field goal attempts. So, the points could be in play there. Orlando Robinson. Now there could be some value had here. His rebounds are sitting at 7.5. Uh, Utah's not the best versus centers, right? So, but Orlando Robinson, I expect him to get 25 to 30 minutes here. So that's somebody they could probably take a look at, man. And like I said, I did take a quick look at the double double odds for him, and you get a double double for him at plus 470. He should play the bulk of the minutes here at the center spot. He's had 8 rebounds and 12 points versus the Bulls. He had 9 rebounds versus Houston in 17 minutes. Versus the Bulls, he played 24 minutes versus the Bulls. Um, Numbers wise here, defense versus position. When you look at points wise, Utah about sixth in giving up points, and you look at rebounds wise, Utah top 10, rebounds. So, where there's a will, there's a way. But hey, don't kill me. Don't kill the messenger, right? I mean, it's a lot that goes into that game. This game here, Memphis and Dallas, like if you're on the books, you're looking for probably I don't know if it's probably not a parlay piece by now, right? But this game here, I can see instances where John Morant being out or something like that here. You could go with an alternate spread and get you a parlay piece or something like that. I just think Memphis is going to take care of these guys right here, right? We got 239 over under in this spot. Taking a look at what was the spread again? Yeah, I go messing with spreads and stuff again. I'm terrible at this. 9.5, right? So, I mean, you might get John Morant out. He's somebody that I would. Anthony Davis, Derek Lively to be evaluating weekly moving forward. Anthony Davis improving daily, clear for more dynamic on-court movements. Santi Aldama participate. Okay, we got to that one. All right, so okay. Now, John Morant, does he play? I don't know. I wouldn't play. I wouldn't play him. I wouldn't play him here. So what the hell, right? In the event, if we get somebody like him out, we know Bane is going to handle the ball more. We already know that. Jared Jackson Jr. is out. I think. Look, I think Edie is in a good spot here, right? I do. I mean, versus this, of course, right? He's definitely in a good spot here. Can he get ran off the floor? I couldn't even answer that. Truth be told, I couldn't even answer that. But I'm definitely looking at. I'm looking for lines. When I'll be able to get lines for somebody like Brandon Clark, man. Keep an eye out on Vince Williams. Vince Williams, got to keep an eye out on Vince Williams, right? I think he started last game, but I'm really, really, really interested in Brandon Clark here, right? you're gonna get some tremendous value if you can catch it, right? He's that first game right there. He played 27 minutes without Jaren Jackson, and this matchup, of course, they got beat up on, but he did put out a double double, 7 rebounds or more in 3 straight games. Even if you live betting, keep an eye out on him, right? Sometimes he can get in that category for you and give you guys some value. So keep an eye out on him. I don't think we have numbers out for him in places, but it would be awesome if they did have numbers out for him, right? I would be very interested. I would be very interested, man. Now Aldama, he participated in the shoot around, so that's pretty cool there, right? And he's going to be somebody you definitely can look at, right? Hasn't played since the first, so he's going to be somebody you definitely can look at there for sure. PRAs, anything like that, I couldn't talk you off of it versus this small team here. Combos, let me see. Powell. Oh, there's Adama. 10.5 rebounds and assists. What about his PRAs? 24.5 PRAs. Minus 122. Okay, let me rewind this back here. Aldama. Power forwards, man, they've been killing this line versus them the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, they just been small, man. Rebounds versus Dallas here, December 3rd, 15-8. Of course, they've been hit with some nice power forwards too, man. Jimmy Butler. Who else is that? LeBron James, Miles Bridges, Giannis twice. Even Keegan Murray got to his shit, man. So I like the spot for him, man. For what I will do right now, I'm gonna put this PRAs right over to the side and just keep it moving, right? Jalen Wells, the rebound prop for Jalen Wells sitting at 3.5. He's over this number in 5 of his last 10 games. And this small team, of course, right? So the spot for him, they've given up the rebounds. 8 of their last 10 games versus the small forward position. Like I said, this Dallas team is pretty small, so that's warranted. All right, so Jalen Wells is definitely in play there. And Desmond Bane, I mean, I wouldn't be mad if you came in here and just faded all of the Dallas players, right? And just stuck to the Memphis players. But Dallas, they play such a fast pace. I mean, Memphis plays such a fast paced game that's going to put a lot of players in play, man. So. And then, like, it can definitely stretch out to the bench, right? So, like yesterday, last game or whatever, Dinwiddie played 29 minutes. He has 6 assists. His assist prop, just because of this pace of this game, is definitely in play, right? 6 assists. Guys are over their 6 assists in 10 straight games versus this team. So that alone, and he had 10 potentials versus Milwaukee. That alone puts his assist prop in play there. I would probably be looking to that. Another thing we want to look for in this game here is going to be Hardy ain't coming. Let me look for Hardy real quick. I think that's big news for this team. Gonna have to find out if Jaden Hardy is. Gonna have to find out if Jaden Hardy is playing or going to play. I can't find nothing on him. Yeah, I can't find nothing on him just yet, right? I guess. DeMar DeRozan fined 25K for public criticism of officiating. Interesting. All right, well, uh, hmm, let's get back. The 1.5 threes is in play for him. He's gonna have to take them, of course, but it's in play for him, right? Uh, it's a parlay piece. Point guards are over this number in 9 of their last 10 games versus this team, and 7 of their last 10 games versus the team in points, right? So you know if he decides to be, because he can hit a few threes if he decides to be aggressive. So and as fast as this team plays, they give up points. Let me go back here. Kai Jones has been ruled out. Exum is questionable. Exum is questionable. Hmm. Exum is questionable. Prosper. What? That's crazy. Powell. What the fuck? 3 rebounds, 4 assists. This is terrible. Christie. 36 minutes. Najee Marshall, 32 minutes. 11 rebounds, 22 points, and 11 rebounds. Last game. How many shots did Marshall take? 18 shots. McDonald's, man. He's loving it. Marshall's loving it, man. McDonald's with it. What's up, Ed? Shit. Played, man. What? Played 34 minutes. Took 27 shots. Wow. 27 shots. I didn't even know that. Okay. So, we know who the core of this usage is for sure. Okay. Clay points at 18.5. In this spot, his points and threes. And what about his rebounds? Is it like 3.5, 2.5, 3.5? His rebounds at 3.5. You can look at Clay's points, threes, and or rebounds, or points plus rebounds, or whatever the case may be. Man, that's painful, man. I'm putting his points over there. That's painful. Appreciate it, Ed. Appreciate it. That's what we do it for, man. That's what we do it for, man. Motivates me every day. Y'all still the guys, though. At the end of the day, y'all know what the deal is, man. Can't thank you guys enough, man. Yesterday was Pat. Today was Ed. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so Najee Marshall, big bump in the usage. He took 18 shots, man. His points probably sitting at 17.5. Still pretty high, but I mean, he's hit this number in back-to-back games. The matchup is pace up here. Now, what we do know is the small forwards, right? Remember, we talked about Ricochet last game. What does he do? He goes out there and gets busy, right? Small forwards versus Memphis has been a theme, right? 20, they green. They green just about everywhere, bro. Not looking at for assists or nothing like that. Maybe his 3.5 rebounds for somebody like Clay at the small forward position. But points, threes, that's Clay right there, right? That's Clay, right? So at the end of the day here, you look at some of the small forwards here. Dort, I don't expect Dort. Come on now. But you got Ricochet, got busy, right? 27, 5, 7 for 3. Vassell got in where he fit in at 20 points. I mean, heart is heart, right? Heart's gonna heart, right? So KD is gonna KD. Stress is meh, right? But then you got friends got busy. What's his name? I forget his name. Naismith, 13 points, 18 for Norm Powell, and of course the list goes on. Whatever the case may be, right? I do want to look and see some other people. I'll put it at 15. Oh, Dylan Brooks got 22. How? Oh, his old team, Narrative Street. This boy ended up getting 13. Torian Prince. How? Stephon Castle, 21. Right. So, long story short, lately they've been in good spots, bro. They've been in good spots. So, at the end of the day, it is what it is, right? Damn, power forwards, man. Let me see something. It's a few power forwards been getting busy on their ass too. But at the end of the day, you're gonna get some people putting up points, man, because this is because of the pace up, how fast they play, man. Memphis. So how about lately? Just make sure it's right. Last 3 weeks will probably be about 8 games, 9 games. 22 hours. Memphis creeping on up. All right. Well, point guards, shooting guards. All right. Let's take a look at something real quick. This Memphis defense. Tenth on the season. Last 10 games, this Memphis defense. Defensive rating. Last 10 games, they bottom. They're at the bottom. With Phoenix, Hawks, and Philly, Utah, Charlotte, San Antonio, Bulls. Bulls went out there and won that game yesterday. Appreciate it, Pat, man. You guys showing out, man. You guys showing out. And I said that Bulls game. I said I'm staying away from that shit. I stayed away from it. And man, I didn't even put motherfucking Orlando money line on my parlay. And I'm glad, man. Damn, I'm glad. This shit's crazy, man. This shit's crazy. And I started to say that yesterday. The Bulls, just because of Wendell Carter, they're going to try to play hard. But they've been sticking around as of late. But I'm like, man, they just, they ain't going to go away. I seen them at the end of the game. I'm like, okay, Orlando went up like 6 or 7. Okay, they finna go ahead. Bulls throwing in the towel on some tank shit. Kobe White was hot as hell yesterday. But I said, beat them boys' ass, man. Dude, this is, yeah, I know, man. I can't, man. I cannot, bro. I cannot keep my hands, I cannot wrap my hands around this shit, bro. I cannot, right? At the end of the day, though, man, it is what it is. Shout out to Pat, though, man. Shout out to Ed. Shout out to Pat for the super chats. I love it. I love it. But like I say, if we want to look at last 5 games, see how some of these defenses have been faring. Defensive rating here. Pyro didn't hit his points. I thought Paulo was hit his points. Well, he was pretty close to it then, too. Then that's probably what it was. Let's see. Let me go down to the bottom of the barrel here. Memphis defense then slid. Orlando Magic's last 5 games, they 0-5. Last 5 games. Let me check. We're gonna check on Orlando last 10 games, man, and see if they okay. Last 5 games, they just slid, man. Something's got to happen, though. I mean, I don't know. They need to. I don't know what's going on with that, man. I don't know what's going on with that. Let's see. Orlando Magic's 3-7 in their last 10. I wonder what they need to do, man. I wonder well, they dealing with some injuries, but how many injuries are they dealing with that's impactful? I don't know. He started off balling, then faded. He got you too. Damn. Orlando offense is not good. And I like the Paulo and Friends thing. I really do, bro. I really like the Paulo and Friends thing. I don't know what it is. Is it coaching? I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Let me see. Defensive rating. That's 1 loss. Okay, Orlando Magic's defense is a little bit better. But Memphis defense has declined. Paulo knew I was playing. Oh, no. So, hey, at the end of the day, let's slide back, man. Let's get back. Let me get back over here, right? So, man, fast pace. Both of these teams' defense is going to be ailing. There's some stats to be had here, right? There's some stats to be had here. Putting this in a good same game parlay atmosphere. Why? Because these players are thrusted into a role, right? They have to be played. They have to play, right? So I couldn't talk you off anything here. Minutes definitely going to equal opportunity, and truth be, Najee Marshall, Klay Thompson, Spencer Dinwiddie, we know those guys, right? We know. Dante Exum is questionable. He should be into the fold, but we know Spencer Dinwiddie and Klay Thompson and Najee Marshall. Those guys would be in the shooting guard. What's his name? Why the fuck do they have Dante Exum right there instead of Christie? But those are the guys I'm looking at for sure. And, you know, it is what it is. He said they miss Jalen Suggs too. Yeah, they definitely do. Because they'll have to go out there and play. They're going to have to go out there and play. So some iteration of those guys, and it is what it is, man. I didn't put none of those guys over there. I'm not putting none of those Memphis guys over there. This is just going to be a good same game parlay atmosphere for me. I can see instances where you can go in here and find you a good bankroll builder or whatever, right? Whatever. That's how I feel with this situation. Truth be told, that's definitely how I feel with this situation. Where you can come in here and get you some money some type of way, and um, it is what it is, right? Damn, I spent a lot on that game. Oh, good thing they gave us all them numbers yesterday, because it's a lot of people out in this one too, right? So you got OKC Shea out, Jalen Williams out, Holmgren questionable, Hartenstein out, Dort out, right? Wallace out, like so. Interesting. On the other side here, on the Portland side of things, um, I think Diddy got hurt, right? So yeah, Aaron Wiggins, and I think you're supposed to got on him. I don't know if he played him or not, but man, he's questionable, man. He aggravated his injury Wednesday. He probably gonna sit out, bro. I think you're probably gonna be sitting out, and Kamara is just out there healthy, right? I see Kamara in this spot taking probably 3 or 4 more shots. Put him at around 14 shot attempts, maybe 15, probably a little bit more bump in usage. The minutes, he can't get no more minutes than he has been getting, man. He's played 35 here, 43 here, 33, 31. So he's going to be in that area. His points prop is 12 and a half. That's going to put him in play either way it go. The 1.5 threes are going to be in play for him as well. And then the rebounds, right? Just being out there, right? I would like to see him take 15 shots. I think that would be fire, right? If he can get 15 shots in. But you could look at his points. You could look at his points plus rebounds. I'll put the points plus rebounds over there for in general. But maybe I would analyze maybe a fantasy score for him, right? Just see what the fantasy score would probably look like, and make a decision from there. In fact, let's go over here to Prize Picks and see if we can find a Kamara over here. Let's see. See what they got out for him. Before they rule out average or whatever, rebounds and assists at 8.5. Points and assists, 1.5 3-pointers made is out. 18.5 points plus rebounds is out. Yeah, so he like that Kamara. Okay. 9.5 rebounds. 8.5. 20.5 PRAs. They don't have a fancy score out for him though. That's interesting. 1 block. Has he been getting blocks? All right, well, interesting. So we'll look at, I have Kamara set to the side because I have interest in this spot. Especially the rebounds. I ain't gonna lie. His rebounds in that 6.5. I can see instances where he can, he's gonna be out there. He's gonna be out there. We'll see. If this guy plays, then I think we can look at his rebounds and assists. I don't think he plays. Jeremy Grant, don't know the status of him. Donovan Clingan, I don't know what he's gonna do, bro. The boy, but Anthony Simons has been on one, right? Especially these last 3 games. 3 threes or better in 3 straight, and the points he's been in fuego. You could also look at his assist prop if you really, really wanted to. Let's see. Don't know if I'll get there though. Looking at the points, these guys are going out there to try to play ball, right? Um, so I'm not going to put his points prop over there, but at 22.5, he's still in play. Come on. Alex Caruso ain't hurt. Is he in? Yeah, he's off the injury report. And we'll have Jalen Williams at the center here. Isaiah Joe. Oh, Wiggins. What's his threes? So he played on March 3rd. Okay. He must have missed one game then. That's probably where he got hurt. He played 5 minutes. Isaiah Joe. I can probably see about 20, 25 minutes for him. In those games, last games he played 25 minutes, 4 rebounds there, 27 minutes, 3 rebounds, 18 minutes. They've been giving up the rebounds, the 4 rebounds, 3 straight games, and 7 of their last 10 to this position here. He's averaging 2.4 rebounds. Wow. I'm not even gonna stick my hand in that mud then, man. Straight up. Nah. Aaron Wiggins. His rebound prop's in at 5.5. Small forward's been under this line 9 of their last 10 games to the threes. Can he get there? He could probably get there. He should be able to get there. I don't know if I'm better. He should be able to get there though. The rebounds he's averaging, he's not starting, so it's hard to put a grasp on anything rebound wise for him. Let's see. Without let's go without Shea. One game. Williams. Oh, Chet ain't on the report, injury report. He's questionable though, right? Damn. They finna let Chet get busy today? Well, oh man, I thought they would. I thought they ruled him out. Cause if he plays, man, wow. All right, well, I'm just put his points over here to the side. Give me his points, man. I don't mind taking 20 for him. So, okay. Chet's gonna be that guy for me in that game if he plays. So, I mean, that's what I'm looking at. Where we at the hour mark here? Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, what's his status? Questionable for Friday's game. Mm. Mm. So where? And Jovic's already out. Where and Jovic's already out. Tyler Hero is questionable with the and Wiggins is questionable. Bam just balling, right? Mm. Okay. So I don't know. I don't know who goes here, right? DiVincenzo back in the starting lineup. Oh my God, is DiVincenzo back in the starting lineup? Hmm. Oh my God, DiVincenzo back in the starting lineup. Mm. DiVincenzo, Anthony Edwards, McDaniels, Reed, Randall, Reed on Wednesday. Oh my God. Damn, that's some shit there. All right, well, so we already know Point guards been on one versus Miami, especially in the assist category. So look at the assists here. It's been the assist in threes, right? So uh, Miami averaging 10 assists. Point guards are averaging 10 assists versus Miami over the course of the season. And they give up the second most, and then the threes, right? They giving up threes as well, right? So Miami to the point guard giving up threes. They're fourth in giving up threes, and number one in giving up 3-point attempts. Mm, mm, mm. What about as a team? 3-pointers made. Miami. Okay. Assists. Miami still giving up assists the last 3 weeks to the point guard position and 4 threes. All right. Okay. So his points prop is sitting at 11 and a half. Boy, oh boy. He played 31 minutes last game. It's safe to say he's in the starting lineup. That means he's back. He went 4 or 5 from three. In fact, he's hit 4 threes. Whoo, he's been on fire from three, right? Three threes are better in, man, a 9 straight. The rebounds, and then let's check his assist prop. They gave him a 3.5 assist line. Had 1 versus Charlotte, 8 versus Philly. Yeah, right. He's over this line. Okay. And then, man, 9 of the last 10 games. This is one of those spots, right? Could be one of those spots, right? Like, I don't think he gets a lot of potential assists or things of that nature. Well, you can see it right here, potential assists right here, but not the worst rebounder either. He can rebound. Mm, 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 mm. Look at all this green right here, man. Shit like Tetris, man. For point guards versus these guys. Granted, the lines are low, though. The lines are low. But somebody like DiVincenzo can get hot and crush all this shit just in points. 15 and a half, 16 and a half, 7 and a half, and you get the drift, right? So win, lose, or draw, I'm gonna have to take stabs at him, man. So truth be told, I don't even know what I'll put to the side. I mean, I like his points, I like his rebounds, and man, if you could find a way to get him to give you 10 assists or something, let's see. DraftKings won't be the ones that let you go ahead and smack them real fast. Let me see. Dante DiVincenzo, 5 assists plus money, 6 assists plus 240, 7 assists, 450, 8 assists, 850, 9 assists, 1500. I still like his regular assist line and threes. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, interesting. So DiVincenzo, I'll put his raw points to the side. Don't sell. I'll put his raw points to the side, but you can look at his points. I'll put his threes to the side. Points plus threes, all that shit's in play, right? 3.5 threes for what and where? Plus 135 on ESPN bet. Mm. And they just text me, man. Not text me, but opt in, receive 20% parlay SGP boost. I just got some money sitting over there. I'm taking that on ESPN bet. Love this spot for him. Don't sell, please. Anthony Edwards is just who he is, man. Anthony Edwards. So whatever you want to do for Anthony Edwards, be my guest, right? He is him. Let me go back and check Dante DiVincenzo's numbers versus this team. Multiple teams. He played them this year. He had 8 points, 2 for 7 for 3, 6 rebounds, and what else? 2 assists. Yo, what's up, Tiff? What's going on? What's up, Tiff? So, DiVincenzo, who played that game? Randall, Gobert, Conley must have started. I don't know if he was starting by then. Probably could have. Went 2 for 7 for 3, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Conley will be playing this game. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. Not gonna get too excited. Hit up 2 parlays last night for my Knicks in that Lakers game. Shout out to you. Shout out to you for that, man. Hope Brunson is okay, right? Hope Brunson is okay. Definitely. I heard it was a sprained ankle, so. But yeah, man, we got plenty green here. Plenty green here. I'm thinking, yeah, plenty green here. I like it, right? I couldn't talk you off of him in any shape, form, or fashion. Jaden McDaniels. Let me see something though. Anthony Edwards here, rebounds. He's got 31% usage rate, man. Let me see what these guys. What has he done to Miami lately? 4 for 14 from 3. He's taking a lot of threes, bro. How about what lately? What these guys been doing versus? We filter his usage percentage up to about 26, 25% usage rate. Let's see. They got him at the shooting guard position, though, bro. I guess. Randall's back. Jay McDaniels has been playing some absolute ball, right? Points plus rebounds look like the play for him. He's been going over this points line at 13.5. This team has given up 14.5 the last 10. They average 14.5. Man, he's out there a lot. He's going to be out there a ton. His usage rate's around 19%. The threes, the 1.5 threes could be in play here, but I probably don't really be betting his threes like that. The rebounds has looked awesome for him. Rebound chances is pretty much up. He had 20 rebound chances versus Charlotte. Wow, that was interesting. Rebounds are down here versus this team. 7.5, 13.5 rebound chances last 10 games. Wow. He's been on one, man. Let's go filter rebound chances till about. He's averaging 13.5. Let's put it at 10. So that puts, if I filtered it to 10 or more rebound chances, which puts it at his rebound chance. Well, let's put them at an average of 12.5 rebound chances over the last 10. And he's averaging 13.4 rebound chances over the last 10. In this scenario, guys with 10 or more rebound chances, averaging out around 12.5 rebound chances, they're over that rebound line in 8 of their 10 games at 6.5 at plus money versus this team. They're giving it up like that. And then 6 of their 10 went over they 3-point line at 1.5. And then the points, 8 of 10 guards or forwards went over this line at 80% at 13.5. So the spot could be there for him. I just filtered it by 10 rebound chances. I don't really dabble with two filters, but I can. Let me see, what else could I put on there? I'm not going to do that, right? Let me see. They got 10 field goals, 14. He's averaging 14 field goals. I expect some of that shit to go down, though. The rebound chances probably, maybe so, maybe not. Who knows? I couldn't talk off his rebound prop though. It is what it is. He's somebody I haven't been betting on, and I'm scared to bet on him because I might mess y'all money up. I've seen a couple people in the chat already want to bet on him. Julius Randle, despite everything, I do look at Julius Randle for rebounds and assists, and I think this could be an okay spot to look at him for rebounds and assists, right? He's almost got a triple-double here versus Charlotte. We went over the numbers there, power force versus Charlotte. They're in a good spot points-wise, but Julius Randle, as long as it's going to keep coming out at 4.5, it's gonna be McDaniels, bro. McDaniels. Rebound. Somebody else was already on it. I'll let y'all go ahead and get y'all money, bro. I'll let y'all go ahead and get y'all money. I ain't gonna fuck that up for y'all. All right, bad. So, like I said, Julius Randle. In most instances, this 4.5 assist prop is definitely in jeopardy, right? It's in jeopardy a lot, right? So he's been back for 3 games. He's hit it in 2 straight now, right? So Miami don't play the fastest. You know what I'm saying? So I can see instances where you might want to fade it at, but we can run a check on and see how power forwards fared in the assist prop category here. Miami is right there. This is the last 7-8 games. Miami is right there. How about over the course of the season? 25 weeks there. For sure, Mackie, for sure. Miami. So the threes. Over the course of the season, Miami have been giving up threes to the power forward position. Potential assists? No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So Randall can hit the three. I think he hit his threes in 2 of 3. Yeah. So 2 of his last 3 games since he's been back, he's hit the 1.5 3. This could be a good spot for him versus Miami. These are the games here versus Miami that he played them. Only one game this season where he went 17 points, 1 for 6 for 3, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists, right? So that 4.5, I personally am somebody who plays his 4.5 assists a lot, right? He's averaging 5.2, so you can see, it's been a hitter. He's over this in 6 of 10. I'm gonna put it to the side there, right? I'm gonna put it to the side there, especially when you got guys out there like DiVincenzo running the point. He wants to shoot the threes. Randall can, and especially when you know what? When they had Gobert out there, he was really finding ways to. That's where I wanted Ant to be, bro. Ant, you can really get Gobert in the spot that he wanted him to. But Randall was getting on that post, dropping lives to Gobert and shit like that. So especially when Randall was in play. Let me see, without Gobert, it's not going to be too many games. He's probably not going to have any games with that. Probably these last 2 games right here without Gobert, probably that's it, bro. Let's see. Yeah, these 3 games he played without Gobert. Yep. And he's only been with these guys not so long. So I ain't even going to take that into consideration. But plus money, 4.5 assists. I like it. I got interest in it. It'll be a straight play. I will not put it on a parlay piece. Yeah, the Lakers game saved my butt last night. Brunson had a severe sprain. I would be surprised if he's out for a few weeks. Yeah, man, that's what he's probably going to be out for a few weeks. I ducked that Lakers game. I'm salty that I ducked it, but I did. I stuck with my guns and I got in there. I got in there on that Indy game, man. I hit the 10 assists and the 12 assists for Trey and the 10 assists for Nembhard, and I hit a plus 420 parlay on that. I didn't even check my shit. I seen this morning I hit. I didn't make any bets overnight. Long story short, though, let's keep it moving. Rudy Gobert, if he plays, whatever. We need to see if he plays or not. If Tyler Hero don't go, then we know Davion Mitchell is going to be the one that's going to garner a lot of attention. I mean, a lot of minutes, and he's not the highest usage player, no matter in what situation. He's not the highest usage player, but the 8.5 points, without him, could be in play. Now it's 4.5 assists. I ain't going there. I haven't been going there, but he's hit this number in 4 straight games, right? So in those matchups, he had, I think he would get there versus Atlanta and Indy. The New York Knicks, Cleveland, but he got there, right? Minutes equal opportunity. He had the opportunity and made the best of it. I don't know what I would do in this situation here. Need to see what Tyler Hero news is, but I'm probably not going to his assist prop, no matter who's in. Andrew Wiggins is questionable. We're going to wait for that. Kevin Love hanging around. I don't know what the deal is with that. And then Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo's been playing some good basketball, right? I would like Bam Adebayo more if there's no Gobert, right? But he's been playing some good ball. Can't talk you off of it. Just I don't want to bet on him and fuck the money up for y'all, right? But so DiVincenzo, I really like that spot for him. There's a lot of green there, and the Randall's assist, I like that as well. Jaden, his rebounds are in play, and whatever the case may be, right? Next game here would be, this is going to be one, right? Let's see something here. Let's go over to the injury news here. check out Phoenix. So Beal is questionable. Is this the front end of back to back? Did they play yesterday? Or who they got? Do they play tomorrow? Phoenix does not play tomorrow. Okay. Phoenix played. Okay, Phoenix does not play. Did not play. This is neither a front end of a back-to-back or nothing, right? So, Cavs is listed questionable for Friday's game. All right, so if Beal is out, then we're looking at Booker to put some points up. Then we're looking at Jones to drop some dimes. That's how that goes, right? It don't go no other way but that. We know this by heart, right? Last 10 games here, we look at his assist prop. Booker has been crushing it, right? Running the point when Beal is in there. He's been crushing it over this last 7.5, 8 of his last 10 games. And without Beal, he's probably going over in points, right? Not so much in his assist prop. Without Beal, last 10. So he's 5 of 10, right? Lately, he's been getting busy, though. Without Beal, he's been getting busy. We can go over here to the bench and got to prep yourself just in case. You know what I'm saying? So just in case this scenario happens, then you got to go, you got to know how to zig quickly. You go to Tyus Jones without Beal. Assist lines here, 6, 12, 6, 9, 10, 6. That's without Beal in the month of February alone this year. He's got 6 assists or better. He's averaging 8 assists without Beal. This is without Bradley Beal. I unchecked that. Last 10 games, he's averaging 5 assists. So, you couple that with the fact that this is going to apply to both. Whoever's the point guard, New Orleans Pelicans are number 3 at giving up assists to that position this season. Right? I'm sorry. I'm thinking about New Orleans Pelicans. It should be the Denver. So we back it up a little bit, and Denver would be number 5. So for whatever that's worth. Even if we want, I don't know about lately, right? Last 3 weeks, Denver is looking a little better, bro. They down here last 7 or 8 games, whatever the case may be. Probably need a bigger sample size, though. How about the last 5 weeks? Denver's looking a little bit better, right? So it is what it is. Now, so that scenario that's the scenario for me, right? However it goes, right? Who's ever in, who's ever out, right? But Booker's gonna go out there and ball no matter what. So definitely we can look at Booker's points, right? Points plus assists, whatever. PRAs, whatever case may be. Haven't been having any luck with Booker's rebounds. It seems as though this is his numbers versus Denver, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of his last 7 games, he's had 24 points. His points proper sitting at 24.5. He gave them 24 points in the L this year on February 8th. That score was 122 to 105. There was, so 122 to 105 there, right? So it is what it is in that spot. It's Booker. So whatever you want, whatever you're thinking, however you're thinking, whatever you're thinking, be my guest. Bradley Beal. So what happened? He got hurt then. He got hurt versus the Clippers. Okay. So we definitely need to keep an eye out on that. He's been playing some nice basketball, man. Crushing this points prop. Durant. Um, Points prop at 25.5. He's Durant. What do you want me to say? Right? What I'm looking at here, um, mm, truth be told, you got to keep his hands to himself. I'm be looking at Nick Richards. His rebound sitting at 8.5. Phew. He's going to have a chance to hit this number, though, right? He played 21 minutes versus the Joker. He had 9 rebounds. Probably had a nice foul trouble, though. Probably got into foul trouble. Probably did. 3-2-1, I guess. They've been putting bigs on Joker collectively. I wish his rebounds was at 7.5. I ain't gonna lie. Can he get to 10? He probably could, but he's gonna have to go out there and do it efficiently and quickly, right? But Joker, he can give up some points. He can give up some rebounds en route to doing what he wants to do. So if you wanted to get to Nick Richards' rebounds, I couldn't talk you off of it. Um, the Joker, speaking of the Joker, he's in a wonderful spot here, along with somebody like Jamal Murray is too. I like point guards regardless of the situation versus Phoenix. I like them, right? Looking at the point guard position here, Phoenix last 5 weeks. Look at the points prop here. Phoenix a little bit better. Last 5 weeks a little bit better. The assists are up. Potential assists are up. Points, they're probably like what 10th in points, maybe outside, a little bit outside. That's the last 5 weeks there. When you look at the assists, they're what 7th in assists there. But over the course of the season, numbers might change. Might change. Who knows? But um, Phoenix, where are they? Points wise, 5th most points on the season. They are giving up rebounds on the season to point guards. They're giving up a lot of ancillary rebounds in general. A lot of jump shots to be shot on both sides of the ball. A lot of rebound chances, rebound opportunities. Can't forget that. And the injury news. What about that? Let me see. Denver injury news. Jokic questionable. I don't think he would miss this good spot here. Maybe. Gordon is questionable. He's in jeopardy of missing his 4th straight. Strother is out, and Zeke Nanji is probable. Okay. Sounds good for Kevin Durant there. And then you have, okay, so like I said, I'm going to like Jamal Murray here. These teams just played on the 8th. He went 6 for 9 for 3 and gave him 30 points. He took 23 shots. Now remember, no matter who's in that backcourt, they're not good defensively, right? You can have Beal and Bradley back there. I mean Beal and Booker back there. You could also have Booker and Jones back there, and they still bad defensively. On the flip side, same thing with Denver. You can have Murray and Westbrook back there, or whoever you want to have back there in the backcourt in this team, and they're going to be bad defensively. So, what was the score of that game? 122 to 105. Denver pulled it out. What about the rebounds on both teams in that game? Because I know it's going to be rebounds to be had. Jordan, what? Jordan had 10, 11. Gordon had 11. Strother had 6. Najee had 5. Jamal Murray had 3. Brian had 7. And Jokic had 11. Just missed a triple double. Um, Richards had 9. Plumlee had 5. Bobo had 7. Booker had 7. Okay. Okay. So it's going to be rebounds to go around. Damn. Jordan had 10 rebounds. Mm. How many assists did this boy have? Murray hooked me on the assist last game. No, 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 no. He had 5, 6, 9. Yeah, he's averaging 7 assists versus them. Mm. He's averaging almost 6 assists. So he did get his assist prop. Okay. One, two. This guy. Okay. So, and then if you want to look at a combo, you could probably look at points plus assists for him. But his points at 22 and a half, man. He's picking it up though, man. Last 3 games, I can't. Hey, this is what Joker wants, right? When he comes out there, and most of the time, that's when his team is fully healthy and he's distributing the ball. He knows that he's passing that ball because he knows that they're gonna need everybody to be in sync to win these games. So I lean towards the over points for Jamal Murray, man, and his assists or points plus assists, however you want to look at it, bro. Uh, so I'm gonna do that there, and I think this is a triple double spot for the Joker, for sure. What up? What up? What up, Zay? My bad, y'all. Oh shit, my bad. You say you running low? All right. How much is that? All right, I'm gonna cash up you. And what is it? Jerk. I'm finna call my girl, see what she want. Jerk and smothered chicken with on her. All right. Hmm. Let me make this call real quick. See if she want this soul food. Yeah, I know my I always get it when she in town. My guy, his mama, she cooking. Um, she'll have smothered chicken and probably jerk chicken. Um, with yams and macaroni and stuff. You want some of that? All right. Let me send this cash out real quick. Gotta get that jerk. All right. Well, uh, okay. Right. Damn, the rebounds too. This is a good spot for rebounds. Like I was saying though, this is a good spot for rebounds. He's point guards are over their line in 9 of their last 10 games at 3.5 at plus money. Right. He's only over this line in 3 of his last 10 games versus Phoenix. What did he do? 3. But historically, he's been over this line versus this team. So, it's a good spot. So I'll put the rebounds over there for him being in a good spot for it. It is what it is, right? Um, if we get so who they've been starting, right? They've been starting. Hmm. So if we get so Braun, right? Braun, his point spread at 16.5. I would probably look to go to the over for him. His rebound sitting at 5.5 at plus money. Why are they tempting us with this plus money, knowing there's going to be a lot of loose rebounds to go around? I just don't understand it, right? I don't bet on his rebounds quite that often, but the books know that he goes out there and gets busy, right? Small forward, shooting guards are over this line in 2 of their last 10 games. Maybe I might pump my brakes, but the threes look very good at 1.5. He's over this number in 4 of 10, but 9 of the last 10 guards are over this number. You get the 1.5 3 for him at plus 162. That's tremendous value. I'll put that over there just for the spot, right? At plus 162 for FanDuel. What has he done versus these guys? He went 1 for 5 last time he played these guys. A lot of up and down running around. I think it's a possible he can get there, right? Last 2 games he's taken 6 of threes or more, so that's one thing you could definitely hang your hat on. I would need him to at least take about 5 3-point attempts. If one of these guys are out, if Gordon is out, I think you're gonna have to. I ain't gonna say gonna have to, but I like it if Gordon is out. So speaking of Gordon being out, let's take a look at Christian Brown numbers without Gordon. So he's this year he's over this 3-point line in 7 of 10, and that pretty much explains it. Then, right? If he's out, then probably would take a shot at it, right? And his points probably, but the threes look very, very sexy, right? Definitely do. And the rebounds he's over in 5 of 10. That's without Aaron Gordon. All right, so I put the threes over there for something. I'm in the playing the threes. Y'all know that, right? Shit. Michael Porter Jr. He's rebounding the ball very well. He's over his rebound prop in 7 of 10 at 7.5. But versus Phoenix, I know he hit it. No, I thought he hit it last game. He hit 3 threes. He's been scoring pretty good versus these guys in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight games. He's over that number. So he's somebody we could probably take a look at. Without Aaron Gordon, what does his numbers look like? I ain't been betting on Aaron Gordon though. I haven't. Lately though, the spot looks okay, especially in the rebound category. I just ain't been betting on him. That's a lot of rebounds. It's a lot. Waiting on Aaron Gordon to see if he's in or out. Versus Phoenix, what was his numbers looking like versus Phoenix? He did have the 10 rebounds that game, 4 assists, 9 points. Okay. The Joker is the Joker, right? He gonna do Joker things, so it is what it is with that, right? 15 rebounds, 11 rebounds. He had 2 rebounds versus them one game. Okay. Whatever you want to do for the Joker. I mean, it's self-explanatory. All right. This should be no, we got 2 more games to talk about. What time is it? All right, well. Sacramento Kings came out and won that game last game. That was interesting. I did not think they were going to win that game. I didn't bet on them either, but I did not think they was going to win that game. Injury wise here, I'm injury wise here. Let me see something. Let me see if we got anything new. Nothing too spectacular as of being new here. Alice been playing minutes. 39 minutes, 27, 27, 33. 39 minutes was very interesting. Puts him in play at least for fantasy score. Zach Levine, the minutes are there. The usage is there. He's been hitting the three as of late. DeRozan had a big usage game last game. He shot the ball 32 times versus Denver. He wasn't trying to be denied. And that rebound and assist prop, and especially that assist prop, been money, right? That's been money for DeRozan. So who I'll be looking at, Levine probably for threes for sure. DeRozan, rebounds and assists, PRAs. Valanciunas, rebounds, points plus rebounds, or double-double. Ellis for fantasy score, at least. Lyles can come in and get hot, but he's been rebounding the ball. If you can catch a line on him, he had an outlier game here with 6 assists versus Dallas, so that's something to look out for. But it is what it is. To save a little time here, Fox coming back to the old team. Whatever, right? If he goes crazy, he goes crazy, right? The assist for Paul, I haven't been betting his assist. 7.5 seems fair, but I haven't been betting his assist. But it seems fair. Castle, man. I was looking at Castle a lot. Devin Vassell, somebody was on his rebounds, I think. He's been rebounding the ball a little bit better this week. It's a parlay piece at 3.5. He had 37 points versus Brooklyn. He went ballistic. 8 for 11 for 3. Harrison Barnes, I can't, right? His 1.5 3-point line looks sexy though at minus 132. He's over in 7 of 10. The rebound prop at 3.5. I just don't see how you miss it 4 straight games, but whatever. I can't get on board. Bismack, his minutes are all over the place. 13, 18, 18, 26. So what are we doing? Like I said, Keon Ellis, he's going to get the minutes bump here. He played 38 minutes last game. He had 7 rebounds. His rebound sitting at 4.5. And then the assist prop, it's not something I'll be looking at for him. Like I said, it's going to be maybe like a fantasy score or something like that. And then the spot for Zach Levine is okay for the 2.5 threes at a parlay piece. It's okay. Teams are over this line in 6 of their last 7 games. The usage and everything should be there for him. He's at a 23% usage rate as of right now. So his usage is probably still around the same. DeRozan is the guy who has the usage right now. He's at a 25% usage rate. Right now, they're set at 26%. He had a 37% usage rate last game. He didn't want to be denied there, right? The assist prop for him has been looking pretty good. It's at 5.5. I can't go there, right? But it is what it is. It's at 5.5. I won't be going there. Win, lose, or draw, I won't be going there. Even the rebounds plus assists probably got the nerve. The book's probably tired of it. No, it's at 10.5. Now that's interesting. It's still interesting. But long story short, maybe the points, 26.5 is pretty steep. It's pretty steep, but I'm probably just gonna fall back from it. My favorite play here was Jonas Valanciunas. And it was probably a parlay piece of probably the double double, right? I woke up with the morning with the notion of knowing that I was going to use this parlay piece as a double double. I mean, his double double as a parlay piece, and that's where I was at with that situation from the, just right off the right there with it. That's where I was at with it, and I'm just going to leave it at that. But versus centers here, it's a good spot. Center's been getting busy here versus San Antonio Spurs. They're getting up the third most points to the center position over the season here, and rebounds could be better, but they have been getting busy, right? They've been getting tore up by centers. He played these guys on November 13th. He had 16 and 13, but historically he's had 15 points or more versus this team here. So he's been getting busy versus the center. I mean versus San Antonio Spurs for a long time. Okay, he's been getting busy in that aspect. So you can look at his double double, points plus rebounds, whatever the case may be. Right? I'll throw the double double over there. Will they be able to run him off the floor? I don't know. I don't, right? I don't know. Keegan Murray rebounds could be sneaky here. And then, like I said, will we get numbers? I'm quite sure there's numbers out for him somewhere. But Castle numbers are interesting. Should be interesting. Did I go past them? So, Castle has been in the usage. It's been in the usage category as of late, right? Last 1, 2, 3, 4 games, 22 shots, 16 shots, 21 shots, 15 shots, right? Points been in the area of 17, 32, 24, 22. Points prop sitting at 16 and a half. He's been balling. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, rebounds at 3.5, 4, 5. We know the athleticism he has. Assists been 3.5. I can talk off of that. What about his rebounds and assist prop? Sitting at 7.5. Can't talk you off of that. PRAs. He's over in 4 straight. All his combos and everything, he's over in 4 straight. All of them, right? So what I'll do right now is I'll just toss over his PRAs just to let you know that he's just about in play for a lot of stuff here. Okay, he's one guy that I'm looking at there. And last but not least, we got this game right here, and I don't know how we're gonna play this one here. What happened here? Who started? Mitchell Robinson. So I don't expect Mitchell Robinson to go here, right? Precious Achua not up there, so Precious Achua probably going to be in play. And that's about it for that injury situation. I don't think Brunson goes, so I don't know how they're going to play it. Are they going to play Towns at the 5? Probably. Precious coming off the bench, bagging him up. Brunson. Let's see something here. Defenses. how many games was this? Last 10 games. Where has the Clippers last 10 games? They actually in the bottom third defensively. They 4-6 in that time span. Last 5 games, the Clippers defensively. Two and three at the beginning of that bottom third. So their defense been sliding. Somehow they're still holding on to their fourth spot over the course of the season, but defense sliding a little bit as of late. Need to know what you're doing for me lately. So, it's not like I'm about to bet on a lot of these guys, if any of them. That's one thing, number one. Number two, Josh Hart without Brunson, assuming Brunson will be out this year. It's only one game this year. I think he had a triple-double, though. That was versus Utah. He did have a triple-double. That was versus Utah. He is... I'm going to say keep an eye on him. His assist line is at 5.5. Rebounds are in play. The two plays right now, because I want to wrap this up, because I got to get ready to go. So I'm going to have interest in Karl-Anthony Towns points and or threes, right? You got to get 2.5 threes for him at plus 138. They're going to need some more scoring. And I'm definitely going to have interest in the rebound prop for Ivica Zubac, right? I haven't had the greatest luck with the other ancillary players on this team outside of James Harden and then not a lot of the players on the Knicks. I haven't, but it's going to be more usage to go around. But versus the Knicks, he hasn't faced them this year. His rebounds are 11.5 right now, which I like it, right? I like it. I'm going to have to like it. And Karl-Anthony Towns. I'm going to like his threes if there's no Brunson, right? And that's plus 138 for 2.5. Everything else right now would probably be a rain. I ain't gonna say rain check. Would probably be a live bet or something like that. But to get for the sake of this video though, I'm definitely, that's how I'm looking. It's a lean. It's gonna be a lean for me. 1.5 and parlay pieces for sure. I'm gonna need some injury news here though. Let's just check a little injury news real quick if we have any. Still the same old, right? So going back over here, seeing what I have set to the side here. There's Garland, 2.5 rebounds. I don't think he goes today, right? But if he goes, he goes. Might rest him. 2.5 threes for him. He's just who he is. Max Struss, I like the spot for the rebounds for him, but 15 PRAs is not other possibilities, right? Mobley, I like the spot for Mobley. I really like the spot for Mobley. He should be in play. If you really like it, I think they're just going to sit somebody. I think somebody sits here for Cleveland. Mobley 2.5 assists. Jared Allen, PRAs, however you want to look at it, right? His stat line is in play. Double, all that. I like the spot for him. Yusuf Nurkic, 2.5 assists, -135. Walker Kessler, 12.5 rebounds, is in play. Don't know if I'm get there, right? Is in play, though. I'm probably getting there. Jacoby Walter, 3.5 rebounds. We'll use that as a parlay piece. I'm using that as a parlay piece for sure. They're just going to have to crack me. I already had Kessler rebounds up here. Let me take that down. Scotty Barnes, 21.5 points. It's just he should get there. The usage with the people out, he should get there. Aldama and this Memphis and Dallas game, just I expect maybe Ja. I don't understand. He might not play. He shouldn't play. But Aldama, you can look at his PRAs, points plus assists, whatever, right? Keep an eye on the injury news for that. But on the flip side of the Dallas side, the three suspects who was really on my radar: Dinwiddie, Clay, Marshall, and Christie. All those guys, man. Those are the guys, man. In the pace-up matchup, the total is still 240. Total still, I think, 240. So those guys are going to be out there. So Dinwiddie's assists in play. The 1.5 threes in play. Clay, he took 24, 25, 26, 27 shots last game. If he takes anything like that again, look at his points. Tumani Kamara, he's in play. Points plus rebounds, points and or rebounds, whatever, right? But you got to look and see if Avdija is playing, right? Which I expect him to be out. Maybe Grant might be in. So that's another thing, right? So if you want to pause on that, you can. It's not an official player, nothing for me. It's a strong lean, right? Chet, over 17.5 points if he plays. DiVincenzo, love this spot. This is the greenest of the greenest that I've seen all day. Over 3.5 threes, his regular points, all that. I like it. There were some other green spots there. Julius Randle, 4.5 assists. I'm going there. I'm going to take the assist prop. Hopefully he does get there. The 1.5 threes for Julius Randle is in play as well. Jamal Murray, 22.5 points. I like the spot for him. Didn't pull the trigger. Still thinking. He's been in fuego as of late. I should pull the trigger. It's a lean. Jamal Murray, 5.5 assists. Another lean, right? 3.5 rebounds. It's a good spot for him to hit his 3.5 rebounds. Don't know if I'll get there. That means the defense have been giving it up. Tremendous value here on Christian Braun. If I don't pull the trigger now, but if they rule out Gordon, you better believe I'm playing it at 1.5 plus 162. I should sprinkle on it now. Threes for Levine, parlay piece. If you want to get that at -160, be my guest. Parlay piece for Jonas Valanciunas, double. You can look at his points or points plus rebounds, whichever one. Castle has been a man as of late. His PRAs should be in play here in this spot. He's been a madman as of late. Zubac, 11.5 rebounds. I like the play. I like the play. And Carl Anthony Towns, especially if there's no or if you don't think the kid is going to play, what's his name, Brunson, I would take this, right? At plus 170, 2.5 threes, or you can use the 1.5 threes, and you can get probably a decent parlay piece, right? Peace out, fam. Peace out. I got to go.